Hey guys, just a quick announcement. I made a Discord server in case you guys want to go ahead and chat with each other, chat with me. I'll be on there pretty much any time of the day. So if you want to go ahead and text me, text anybody, has questions, want to see what we're up to, just go ahead and click the link down below and go ahead and join the server. Day 60 or so of quarantine, still can't get a haircut, but I do have a good video today of a cooler that I've been wanting to review for a while now. It's been about 2 months. This is the Gamdias Chione E1A-120R. I'm gonna butcher the name, but bear with me here. It's a 120mm radiator liquid cooler with RGB fans. You can see it in the back right here. It's in red right now. From Gamdias once again. And yeah, let's get into the video. Once again, it's a 120mm radiator liquid cooler. It fits in virtually any case here. This is a micro ATX back here, and it's perfect for lower to mid-range computers. Now the one behind me has an Intel Core i3-9100F, and this cooler should have no problem cooling it. Should have no issue there, and it comes with all the screws you need, including some thermal paste. It does come with a fan installed, a remote control, the radiator and the pump. Obviously, you don't have to assemble anything. Everything comes pre-assembled and you just have to install it. The fan speed ranges from 800 to 1500 RPMs. The base plate material on the pump is copper and the radiator material is aluminum, and it comes with its own hub that's powered with a SATA cable, and then you just plug in the cables from the pump and the fans to that hub and it'll sync everything for you. That's why they're both colored red at the moment. Now I want to say that I'm really bad at assembling things, installing them, screwdrivers, all that stuff. I'm just really bad at it in general, but I had no issue installing this cooler. Now the way you install it, it depends on you. You could install the radiator first or the pump first. I would honestly recommend installing the radiator first with the fan and then doing the pump, but it's really up to you. Maybe you have a better method. Once again, I'm really bad at it. But following the instructions on the menu that comes with it, it was really easy to follow, and I didn't really have any complications. So I think it's safe to say that you'll figure it out. If you're good at it, then no problem. You might not even need the manual. Now once again, my computer specifications, the Intel Core i3-9100F. I have a few fans from up here. There's 2 in the front, 2 up top, and the case it's in, it's the Dark Flash something. I forget the name of it, but it'll all be linked below. All the information will be down there. There's no overclocking. Actually, I don't even think this CPU is overclockable. If not that, then the motherboard's not overclockable. Now everything's going to be in the base speeds. There's no overclocking. Alright, replace the light, no big deal. So after using it, testing the temperatures a little bit, I found that it's actually really impressive. Now I thought that the temperatures were going to be maybe in the mid 60s. I believe that's normal, low 60s while playing games and stuff, but I was actually really impressed with the performance from it. I played games like Far Cry 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, Battlefield 1, and also Far Cry 3 just, as a low benchmark. Far Cry 3 actually ran at the lowest temperature. It was expected. At full HD ultra settings, it ran at about 53 degrees Celsius, and there's actually a trend here. Far Cry 4, once again, at 1080p, full HD, ultra settings, it ran at 53 or 54 as well. They're actually quite the same. And those are the max temperatures. Now, it may be a little bit lower, but 53 or 54, that's the max so far. Battlefield 1, once again, I would say this one's a little bit tougher to run. The highest temperature on that game was 55. Once again, still very impressive. And Grand Theft Auto 5, I would say that's probably the toughest one of the bunch. It ran at 56, the highest. So 53 to 56 from the low end game to the high one. I'd say that's very impressive. Now once again, this is a low end computer. If you try it on something like the i7 9700K, one of those top tier CPUs, I don't think it would perform as well. But again, it's really made for a computer like this one, or one with like an i5 or a Ryzen 5 processor. In those cases, it would be very good. So once again, 53 to 56, very impressive. Idle temperatures when nothing's running in the background, it was about 33, the highest. It went down to 29, 30. It goes up and down. So what are my thoughts on it? If I were to just walk in and look at the computer, that would be one of my eye catchers. One thing that catches my attention. What's that cooler? Can I change the color of it? And by the way, it could sync with your motherboard's lighting. However, my motherboard isn't lighting compatible, it doesn't have any lighting features on it, so I can't really use that feature. The remote, you do have various options, static colors or, cycling through the colors. You guys will see it in the video. And in terms of sound, it's really quiet. There is a little bit of a humming noise, but I actually can't tell if it's the cooler's fan or the ones I have, the other 4 fans I have. And I'm thinking it's the other 4 fans I have, because it's 4 against 1. And those other fans are different brand and they're actually quite cheap. So I believe it's those fans that are making a slight noise. And it's just a fan noise, not even anything out of the ordinary. So yes, I would recommend this cooler. Once again, if you have a computer like mine, one with an i5 or one with a Ryzen 3, Ryzen 5 processors, it's a solid cooler. It's really good. Temperatures are great. It looks great, fits in virtually any case. Once again, this is a micro ATX case and it fits perfectly fine. You should have no issues with it. So that concludes the video. Hopefully I could get a haircut soon. Please make sure to leave a like, a comment down below, and consider subscribing. Ask me anything down below and I'll try to respond. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.